Welcome to 2 Minute Tactics, where we look at a recent game and focus on the tactical approach of the teams. Hi guys, this week we're going to be taking a look at the Spurs versus Manchester United game. But before we get into this week's video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe, and if you missed last week's video, click on the link above. So let's have a look at how the teams lined up. Starting off with Spurs, who set up in a 4-4-1-1 formation with Hugo Lloris in goal, Aurier, Sanchez, Dyer and Davies as the back four. Sissoko and Winks were the two hold midfielders, with Bergwijn on the right, Son on the left and Erik Lamela deployed behind Harry Kane. In terms of Manchester United, they set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation with David De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw as the back four, McTominay and Fred as the two hold midfielders, with Dan James and Marcus Rashford on the wings and Bruno Fernandes behind Anthony Martial. Let's get 2 minutes on the clock and let's go. Okay, so starting off, we're going to look at Tottenham's goal, which opened the scoring. So Luke Shaw won a header in left back position. Okay, but when he won the header, instead of smelling danger, he went forward and left the spacing behind. Marcus Rashford's pass was intercepted. Okay, it wasn't a great touch from him. Gets straight into Bergwijn, okay, and then instantly Tottenham are on the counter-attack. Okay, so we're going to focus on Harry Maguire's defending. Bergwijn's driving at pace, okay. Lindelof is also too far over, okay. He left that gap to come inside, but what Maguire done wrong is that he was too far deep in the first place, okay. And then when Bergwijn was driving at him, he made it too easy for Bergwijn, okay, to go inside, okay. Instead of dropping back in here and showing him down the line, he came too far over, which meant one touch inside from Bergwijn meant that Maguire was out of the game already, and then he's already trying to cover back. Lindelof was trying to get inside, but he's also got to worry about Kane's run as well, and Bergwijn just kept driving through, and then it was a mistake again by David De Gea by letting the ball squeeze past him and into the net. But fantastic play by Bergwijn. But in terms of Harry Maguire, his position was all wrong, okay. He should have pulled out further inside, okay, to then show Bergwijn the line, and then he had a chance to get round on the cover and intercept. Instead, he came too far over, okay, which then meant that Bergwijn could easily cut inside and with his pace execute in behind. In terms of Tottenham's shape, out of possession, they were deploying a 4-4-1-1/4-4-2. So Lamela was put in the side, okay, because when Tottenham were winning the ball back, he was a great link in possession, okay, from defence to attack. Not in terms of his final ball, which wasn't that great, but in terms of when Tottenham won the ball back deep in their half, okay, Lamela was good at getting the ball, turning, committing fouls, okay, getting players into, physical areas, okay. He was able to turn, get the team free kicks, which then meant he was wasting time. He was able to riddle past a few players and get the ball wide, and he was very good at being a good link in possession for Tottenham. Harry Kane was quite quiet, so it was important that Lamela was on his game, otherwise Tottenham wouldn't have had an out ball. Tottenham were looking to counter-attack by using Bergwijn and Son. Okay, as soon as they had the ball, it was looking to get them in behind if they can. In terms of Manchester United, in the first half, okay, their wingers were very wide, which meant the fullbacks had to go in the underlap really, but there wasn't much space for them to do that, okay? So what Tottenham were looking to do is, when United had the ball at the back, they were looking for Lamela and Kane to stop balls into the midfield, okay, with that midfield four being nice and compact, okay? So they were looking to stop balls in. They weren't really looking to press. It was a nice mid-block, but when the ball moved further up in here, okay, if they got the ball into here, that's when they were looking to press as a team, to win that ball back, and then go and counter-attack. But in the second half, what we saw with United was that their wingers came in a little bit more narrow, James and Rashford, which meant they were getting more of the ball in between the lines. We're moving it out wide to full-back quickly, and whilst the wingers try and get across, they had that chance to play in. And then we saw a lot more creativity in United's midfield once Paul Pogba came on, which meant Bruno Fernandes started getting on the ball more and affecting the game, and that's where the goal came from, with Manchester United midfielders being more effective in the final third. Okay, so United midfielders had a lot more effect and their wingers when they came inside the pitch, which meant the fullbacks could get forward, which meant that Tottenham in the second half were pinned a lot more further back, struggled to get out, didn't have much possession, and when they fatigued, they brought Lo Celso and Fernandes on, who both went into wide areas, okay, to cover out there. They're quite good defensively because Mourinho knew that he had to hang on because his players were tired and they weren't keeping possession of the ball very well. So as soon as Pogba came on, he was going forward more with just McTominay sitting as the deeper midfielder, so Pogba was coming in more into these central areas, which meant that Fernandes could pull out in between the lines where they had a lot more success. Thanks for watching this week's video. For more content, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and TikTok. The links will be in the description below, and we'll see you next week for another 2 Minute Tactics.